Hey, fraud is the word today, and this guy is probably the biggest fraud in Spain. So who is he? So this guy is a Spanish content creator with over 6.8 million followers, so he is massive. A massive fraud, that is, because he is allegedly stealing other people's content, literally copy and paste / Google Translate personified. And Ray William Johnson, one of the biggest YouTuber in the platform, called him out for stealing his work. And we all know Ray for his stories done with a lot of research behind it. I mean, he and his team does a lot of work for those videos, and it shows. And this guy is just copy and pasting Mr. Ray's script, translating it to Spanish, and he's not like remixing content like what the Manny Show is doing. Like, remember when the Manny Show was called out for stealing content and he said, well, YouTube said it's okay and he's just remixing those content, so it's legal. Well, he has a great point, because remixing the contents actually credits the original owners. Although what the Manny Show and the other creators that does the same thing is kinda unfair still, to be honest. Like doing the same skit, doing the same humor with just you doing it still rubs me the wrong way. Well, that's just my opinion. No, this guy is built different. He's not remixing anything. He allegedly steals all of it. Line per line, almost every single word was stolen not from Ray William Johnson's content alone, but from others as well. Yeah, he's like the male version of Illuminati. Remember her? You know, remember Illuminati, a fallen creator, and same with our amigo here, he also allegedly steals from other people's work, word for word. And that's the reason why they were able to pump out very high quality scripts and content in a short amount of time. And it really hits different when you're doing the research and somebody stole it word for word, like didn't even bother to do the bare minimum of paraphrasing it or changing some of the words. Like, that's a whole other beast, and it sucks, trust me. Like, I have a friend once that outright copied my 2 days worth of research and called it a day, and I remember how sucky the feeling was. Like, the amount of time gathering information and transforming it into a script, that's like doing a thesis bit by bit at a time. So let's take a look at Mr. Ray William Johnson's video on this, because this specimen is interesting.
I can't believe I have to make this video. All right, you want some drama for the day? Because I guess it's one of those days. One of the biggest TikTokers in Spain, this guy Mike Fajardo, is a total fraud. So a few weeks back, I'm chilling, I'm minding my business, and someone tags me in a video. And so I go to check it out, and it's this Spanish influencer, this turd, Mike Fajardo. He's got 6 million followers on TikTok, 5 million followers on YouTube. He's one of the biggest influencers in Spain, from what I can tell. And so I look at the video, and this guy has copied one of my videos from 2 years ago. Word for word, line for line, joke for joke, except that he does his in Spanish. And if you don't speak Spanish, I'm gonna put a translator on it so that you can see. Here's mine. One night, this guy, we'll call him Piano Man, he's doing a live street performance. And here's his.
One night, this guy, we'll call him Piano Man, is performing live in the street.
And so I'm like, all right, whatever, a Spanish influencer copied a video I wrote word for word. Like, who cares, right? Like, it's just one video. No, it's not just one video. I look closer and the bastard's got a whole page full of videos, tons, that he's copied from me word for fucking word. And this is not like a parody, it's not an issue of fair use or adding commentary. Like, if I tell a joke, he tells the same joke. If I give a character a funny nickname, he gives the character the exact same nickname.
So this Twitch streamer, let's call her Jalapeno. Now, Jalapeno is in a bad relationship.
This Twitch streamer, we'll call her Jalapeno, and Jalapeno is in a toxic relationship.
Hey, you hear that? It's not word for word. Mr. Ray said bad relationship, and Mike in his video said toxic relationship. Oh, muy bien esfuerzo, asshole. You really changed that up. I mean, what he did there is really sneaky. That's probably why he was able to get away with it for a very long time. You know, just translate others' content to your language and pray that your influencer victim that you'll be stealing from doesn't understand that language. And if they don't, well, you're on your path to success. You know, just absolute criminal genius.
Even if I give a personal opinion, he'll give that exact same opinion word for word as if it came from him.
And that he doesn't really deserve a lifetime ban, which I also agree.
And that he doesn't deserve a lifetime ban, which I also agree.
This motherfucker really said copy paste. And there's no credit, there's no like, hey, I copied this from Ray, I was inspired by Ray. No, he just pretends that he's some kind of genius who wrote all of these videos himself. And so I'm sitting there watching this and my mind is blown. I'm like, oh, a guy in another country is somewhat famous there because he copies every word from me? Oh, but it gets worse. Not only is he ripping me off, only like a quarter of his videos are copied directly from my page. The other 75% of his videos are direct copies of other videos made by other creators, from what I can tell. Like, he just rips them off, again, word for word, line for line, joke for joke, and he pretends that he came up with it.
I mean, he is crazy. Who the heck is he? And Mr. Ray is maybe onto something here. He said he pretends that he comes up with all of it, and people believe that. And yeah, he's probably right. Because let's see what YouTube Wiki has to say about him. So YouTube Wiki said that Mike Fajardo is a well-known YouTuber and social media figure, best known for his Mike Fajardo YouTube channel. His videos explore fascinating topics and gripping tales. Gripping, huh? The only thing I want to grip is that no pore filter of his. Just want to turn that shit off. And take note again that he is allegedly flat out stealing other people's scripts and graphics. So, continuing, thanks to his distinct material and engaging style, Mike has amassed a sizable fan base on the network with over 4.96 million members. Ugh. Oh my lord, I'm about to throw up. His reputation in the field of digital content development has been cemented by his ability to regularly produce amusing and educational videos. See? This is like Illuminati all over again. I mean, even Wikis doesn't know what he's doing. They thought that that's his original video. That's just nasty stuff.
And he has somehow been able to do that and become one of the biggest influencers in Spain. Like, I guess he's on like Netflix there and shit or something.
Imagine stealing everyone else's content, mostly from English-speaking influencers, and be able to amass around 14 million followers on social media combined. That is actually bonkers. And shit, here I am trying my best to be known for myself, and then there's this doofus, this Espanol Google Translate made human, just gaining millions of followers by just translating other people's content, allegedly from Ray William Johnson's content. That's just insane. I mean, to be fair to him, I don't think his stories alone made him famous. I think his face also had a part on it, or maybe I'm wrong, but one thing's for sure, that his face does not match his voice.
Estuvo 11 días sin dormir y esto fue lo que le pasó. 264 horas sin dormir.
His face looks like a Chad, but his voice sounds like a spoiled teenager that watches the Twilight Saga on a constant basis. And he's probably Team Jacob. I think that's what it is.
What happened, Bella? Why are you crying again? I know. Vampire, right? Vampire will fade to me.
So anyway, what do I do about it? Well, look, I don't want a bunch of drama, like I'm not that guy. So I reach out to him directly. I'm like, hey, could you stop stealing my scripts word for word? That's weird. I even offer to help him. Hey, I can show you ways to properly research stories yourself so that you don't have to steal stories and scripts from other creators.
And that's where Mr. Ray made a mistake. He double messaged him. Now, he won't respond because he probably thinks Mr. Ray has some kind of gay boy that's interested in him and trying to teach him research. Imagine having Ray William Johnson to be your how-to research teacher. Like, I would take that in an instant. Like, damn, I mean, I guess I'll try to steal his content too, so he'll offer me the same. Obviously, I'm kidding. Stealing is bad in any way, shape, or form. Even God and Jesus themselves will back me up on that. But in all seriousness, no. He won't see that. He probably doesn't check his DMs because, you know, he's that famous, I guess.
And so I send that out and I wait for a reply. And the next day, as I'm waiting for a reply, this douchebag steals 2 more videos from me. Just copies them word for word.
So this one's pretty interesting. You're gonna want to see this.
This one is pretty interesting. I recommend that you see it.
Sometimes I'll find him even using the same graphics, which means that not only is he copying me and other creators word for word, but sometimes he'll take my whole video and just edit me out, and then he'll just edit himself in, which is real fucked up. So anyway, I'm like, all right, writing him privately, that's not working. So I start leaving little comments on his videos, calling him out. And in the time I go to leave a few comments, he copied 2 more of my videos again, word for word.
It finally happened.
It finally happened.
So at this point, he's copying from me and other creators every single day, multiple times a day. How is this turd one of the biggest influencers in Spain?
I feel like this guy just doesn't know. I promise you this, that this guy is clueless that Mr. Ray is onto him. And shout out to the Spanish, English, Spanglish literate people that made Mr. Ray aware of this, because if it wasn't for them, Mr. Ray would have 0% chance of finding about this wiener alone. And after that, Mr. Ray William Johnson assigned his followers to do something, which I don't really often see from big creators like him. And it's an act that almost guarantees that he will see something.
Spain, what are you doing? You're a great country. I used to live there. I used to live in Castellón de la Plana. It's a wonderful place, but your big TikToker is a fraud. And so I've called him out like a bunch of times, but like shame doesn't seem to work on him. So we can all go to his TikTok or his YouTube and call him out. Like there's his TikTok and there's his YouTube, but I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah, it's not really common for massive creators like Mr. Ray to be like, here, sick him boys. Like he literally sent his millions of followers to this guy's page to harass him. I mean, it sounds mean, but hey, I think it's for a good measure because this guy is never going to stop unless he gets the memo. But then again, this can only end in two ways. Like he can let this shit blow over, which will take a while, and stop stealing from Mr. Ray's content because that's all Mr. Ray really cares about, because quarter of his content are his. Or he'll start crediting Mr. Ray and the others, then be like, oh hey, I did it, I credited them, so you can stop hating me now, thanks.
It's just, I just want the entire country of Spain to know that one of your biggest influencers, this Mike Fajardo guy, this guy you're following, this guy that you think is so great, he is an absolute fucking fraud. Anyway, there's your drama for the day. His dumbass is probably gonna copy this video too.
And sadly, I don't think he'll learn any lesson from this, although I hope he does. So yeah, our amigo here sucks, and I just wanted to be part of the awareness campaign Mr. Ray William Johnson is making, because I just hate people being unfair. So that's it, bye.